Hi, this is Jonathan Ober with a tutorial on Page Builder and how to add content into the Pro Pharmacy site. I've gone ahead and created a new page. I'm just going to call this test page. First thing I want to do if I'm creating a dynamic content page is to switch to this Page Builder. When you switch to that, you'll notice that down here there's this Page Builder area, and basically what this allows us to do is to add content sections that can be columns, so 50%, 50%, half columns um, right here, or you can do like a one-third, one-third, one-third kind of business, or you can have other types like 1/4 and 3/4. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a sample page that's very similar to the home page, and we're going to do a 2/3, 1/3 kind of setup. So I have these two blocks here. If I want to give a little bit of space, and that space is basically here, I can put some spacing at the top, at the bottom, or both the top and the bottom. So I like the top and the bottom. It kind of gives a nice feel, for what we want to do. You can also fill in some pre-made background colors, and so I'm just going to go ahead and choose color, and then from the color picker, just to kind of give you a really different example, I'm going to go ahead and choose this blue. I'm going to go ahead and update. And so that, hit OK, and so that color puts in there. And then what I want to do is I'm just going to copy in some content. So I'm going to drag this little content box, and this is basically our text block. And then I want to add a photo, so I'm going to go ahead and add photo. And so I've dragged these two boxes up. They're basically going to be a 2/3 and a 1/3 kind of thing. Each of these comes with a little content box title, so we're just going to do welcome to the test page. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that content right into there. And make sure we put some paragraph spaces in there. And then the other thing I want to do over here is I want to add a photo. So the thumb image is basically going to be the image that shows up on the site. The full image, what this allows you to do is if you want to have a light box, which would be like a pop-up effect, I'll show you that over here. I can click this image and that pops up. If you want to have that effect in the backend editor, you're going to want to use Lightbox. But if you don't want that effect, you can choose no, and then you don't have to put in a full image. So for this example, we're going to display a single image. We're just going to align it in our little 1/3 box here, and we don't have to worry about the grids. That's for the if you use a grid setup for a gallery. You can use this gallery to show more than one image, but for this example we're showing one image. So we're going to go ahead and upload a photo. And when you get here, you can drag or select files from your computer. If you have an image somewhere else in the web, you can from a URL, but we're just going to use an existing picture. I'm going to come over here to our media library, and these photos are going to load. And what I want to do is I want to grab this owner's photo. So I'm just going to hit show. And now that I have this, I have a couple options here. I have the title, which is already in there. It pulled from the name of the file. So I'm just going to change that to Pro Pharmacy Owners. And this is the title that our image is going to use, like in Google image search and search engine optimization. And come down here, and we want to make sure that this is the file. So we want to do the file URL. And our alignment doesn't really matter right now. We want the image to be as big as it possibly can be in that 1/3 box. So we're going to leave that at full size. We're just going to hit insert into post. And you'll notice that that puts a thumb image here into the post. And so what I want to do now is I just want to preview that page that we've created. It's going to open up a new tab. And here we go. We've got our hideous light blue color, but I just wanted to show you that as far as how to add color. And then we also have our photo here of the guys. So that's pretty basic as far as adding content in an image. Now the other thing that we can do, oops, let's go back here, is we can add another set of content sections. So let's drag that up. You'll see it creates this little dark gray box. And this time we're going to do a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And then let's say we can do a couple different things in here. We can go ahead and put in just a block of content. And this is going to be, this is services. And we're just going to do, on the Mac it's option 8 to get your bullet. So on the PC I believe it's Control or Alt. It's probably Alt actually, Alt 8. And so we'll just do one service. And then here we're going to put in an image. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do no, keep it at single. I'm going to go here. Just go ahead and we'll just choose this picture up here, the little baby. Make sure file URL is clicked, insert into post. And then for this over here, we're going to do a gallery. So we're going to drag that up, do a grid. We'll just do a 2-picture grid. We can keep the light box on this time. And so now what we can do is we can add multiple photos. So let's do, actually, you know what? I am going to site pharmacy. You know what? Now it worked. All right, so we're going to go to media library here, and we're going to add our first photo. So let's do show. That's fine. We'll just do insert into post, and we're going to upload another one. Insert into post, and upload another one. And we didn't use this baby yet, so we'll put that in there. Alright, so now I have my 3 photos. Right now I'm not putting titles or anything on there, but we can do that later. And I'm just going to title this as Gallery of Photos. And we're just going to do a 2-column grid. Go ahead and preview that. It's going to refresh this page. And now underneath, we have our services, we have our baby photo, and then we have these, and you'll notice there's a little eye icon here. And since I didn't change the large image size, it's just going to use whatever the default. But here's a little gallery that you could put in too, as far as that goes. There's a couple other options down here, but for the most part you're going to use the content box. There are other special post types or special page builder types. If you come here, and I will add this link, there's this page builder elements from this theme that we're using, Laurencia. And so here's some like custom, this is a testimonial slider, and there's a grid of testimonials, there's our team members, and then they have a showcase here of logos that then link out. But there's other elements here. There's blocks, which you can have like call to action, quotes, type things. We have our galleries, which here's a grid gallery that then expands into the larger photo, as well as a gallery slider, so you can have just a slideshow right on the page. and then a single image with a light box that pops up there. We also have our embed codes in our page builder. So that could be like an embedded map. You can have Vimeo videos, YouTube videos, and SoundCloud. And then we also have columns. So we can build columns with text. Like I said, you have a lot of options there as far as how you want to build those. But that's pretty much the basics of the page builder. Again, the primary will probably be the content box and the gallery image along with that. And again, this is Jonathan Ober with the Pro Pharmacy Page Builder